feel there's a lot on this mid lane on Luck, and yesterday he wasn't on a good day. I believe if he plays as he did yesterday, they're losing it. Because he won't scale. It's a hero that if you die 2 times, your game is basically gone. And there's a lot of early pressure and a lot of damage on the early game from the Tempest side. And I'm not sure if they can go for that tri lane, because Brewmaster, he cannot really stay alone in lane.
Yeah, Brewmaster is not a hero that can survive easily, or, you know, like a micro hero that can pull creeps behind very easily either. It's a different kind where you have to wait until you're level 6 to be quote-unquote useful. He's not useless just yet. But you're pretty much going to be left alone, because I assume Gojira is going to try and roam as much as he can.
Yeah, he definitely will. He's super good with this hero. I just wonder with which hero he can play together, because that's also something that they missed by letting the Zeus go through, is that it's really hard to gank a Zeus on the mid lane. So you have the damage on SF on the early game, but you cannot get kills on the mid lane together with him. And then safe lane you get a TB yank. During the meta, yes, you can get 1 kill, but that's it. With the Brewmaster, no kill potential against a Warlock Luna lane. So it's a pretty hard game for that Tusk. Feels like they had that plan to run the tri lane, but the Luna was stolen by Tempest. That was very clever on the draft. And also the Zeus feels that they got them by surprise. And I feel like Zeus is one of the best counters in the entire game against Terrorblade. Might be like together with Darkseer and a few other heroes.
Nah, the best counter to TB in the game is Elder Titan, 100%. No other hero comes even close. Zero armor TB walking around. It is just a godsend. Just smack him dead. Bye.
Here's the next point. Zeus is one of the strongest mid laners on the meta. Like, ET, no one is picking that shit hero.
Hey,
so
don't disrespect ET. He's a big boy.
You have a hero, Zeus, that you can like, literally you can first pick this hero. That's how strong he is. And they get to last pick a Zeus against a TB. That's an issue.
True, but there is that, you know, that sense of power when you get a nice stomp with the Elder Titan, and in comes that Earth Splitter, and you walk up, and it's literally just with the Acro Saber, 2 hits, TB dead. Of course, you know, it's a situation that doesn't happen too often, but it is gorgeous. And we have another pause, because, you know, SA.
Now the fight resumes.
But you know, I coached RTO for such a long time, and it's his most picked hero. So when I would pick TB for him, I would ask, what do you want to be banned? And I'm like, hey, there's ET. And it's like, this guy's not touching me on the game. Don't worry. He cannot get close to me.
Have you seen that shard? He literally teleports when he stomps. He teleports on you.
How are you farming that shard, bro?
It's an ET. You farm it by farming enemies. Easy. I believe in the ET dream. They're actually starting off with a tri lane here, so yeah, Whisper is completely screwed. He's actually getting bullied by a Warlock who's aggressively using Shadow Word to deal damage onto the Brewmaster. That is sadness. And sad is still bullying.
That's the beastcoast expected against Viper. You pick Viper, they are doing a tri lane. They're picking Tusk and tri lane. But feels like Brew's gonna have the rougher time here.
Yeah, Whisper, he's trying to get into XP range. Is half a level.
Was blooding. Might be first blood.
Ember Spirit. First blood secured for Stinger. The tri lane coming in clutch. Whisper is going to try and pull the creep wave behind. Does need to be careful because Kachu is still here. And he's going to be taking the long road home. The very long road.
He doubles the wave and then he TPs to his safe lane. That's what he's probably doing. No, he's not doubling the wave. Okay.
He's just going to go for a very, very lengthy run. He is level 2. That, at the very least, is a plus. Sort of.
Yeah. It's a kind of pull behind the tower and he's gonna try to deny field creeps, but the Warlock can just join him.
And the lane is heavily pushed.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
So 0 last hits for Whisper so far, 2 for the Viper, but Whisper is getting 3 now.
And the Viper's also getting bullied out. He's actually staying out of XP range right now. And Whisper actually has more XP than the Viper. So ergo, tri-lane successful.
But that's the thing, you have like TB, Aink, and Tusk sharing XP on the other hand, and you have Luna with the free XP. So Luna, you always want to be one item ahead of the TB. And of course, if you can stay ahead also on experience, that's super good. So Kotaro is having that head start.
To be fair, you should not be behind TB in experience. There are very little safe laners that ever should be behind the TB in terms of experience, because it is one of the heroes that just does not get XP for the most part of the game.
Larin, dead again.
Oh, bounty! Yoink, value. That was a worthy sacrifice.
Totally worth it, because it's 40 to each, so it's 200 from your side, and the enemy team is not getting this 200, so it's a 400 play, and he's only worth 200.
That is some illogical math, but okay.
It does make sense, man.
To a degree, you know, a lot of teams don't even... Some teams don't even care about bounty runes that much. Some teams really sacrifice everything for it, so it is really a hit or miss kind of situation. This one topside, for instance, has not even been looked at. It is going to be picked up by Sebas to recharge his bottle, and he's not using it to get the bounty. He's using it to get the bottle refill charges. If it was a water rune right there, he'd still take it.
Yeah. It's a better water rune. Whisper again behind the tower. That's the thing with sliding as this Ember 4. Whisper, he doesn't feel he's in danger.
Sebas. He's gonna go for the TP away. Snowball hits him, and the Zeus is going to die.
I'm your god too.
That's a good gank coming in. Sladin, he's towards mid. I want to help too. I don't do anything, but I want to help too.
Man, it feels really bad because Zeus wasted his TP. He has the Walk of Shame to the mid lane, and then Chrisluck, he guarantees he's having an amazing lane. And also Whisper, that was lacking XP, he got like this free kill while farming the enemy jungle.
It's looking pretty good right now. C-Smile is almost level 6. Zeus
Raquel,
is
bottom.
level 4. Kraken's gonna get caught, rooted up, taken down. That's another kill added in for the side of Beast Coast, and they're looking pretty good at the start of the game. Of course, Kotaro has a full free game, top side, but K1 kind of has the same thing going in the bottom lane.
Chained in searing heat.
Vladin trying to go for the cool here.
Run
Does
faster.
have more. Yeah, he has 50 move speed more.
Yeah, but tag team, Snowball. Bit too risky to go further into the enemy's jungle.
It's fun to watch the CS count. Like, it seems like there are only 4 cores in the game. Viper, bottom.
Stinger. Easy pickings. They finally get their first kill of the game secured on the side of Tempest. Net worth wise is still pretty close. Top of the board is Kotaro. The supports are just literally the same as the offlaners. Both of them, Whisper and Dragon, have nothing. Kotaro though.
But I feel like...
Top lane, he's in trouble. No one's TPing. No one wants to help out the Luna. No? Maybe? Okay. I guess no TPs available. Sladin, I guess he was brawling with the C-Smile in mid. Or dying immediately afterwards. Oh, I could have TP'd there top. Would have just died top, but, you know.
At least Zeus has the regen rune, but he might die. Is he expecting the gank? Oh, Sebas.
Centaur Conqueror. Snowball as well.
What?
Sebas very aggressively walking out, but he's gonna get snowballed upon. Takes C-Smile for a spin. Sebas is just gonna die, and that is gonna be another kill. 7-1, Brazil. Sorry, I had
Okay. I just said like Zeus doesn't die for a Tusk gank unless your level 5 Zeus jumps into a level 7 Shadow Fiend. For some reason it doesn't have the jump. Right after a hero died top, so you can really expect Tusk and Ankh to be on your jungle. I feel like they're lacking a bit of discipline. Also the Kotaro death, because Warlock used TP bottom, so they knew he was alone, he could expect it.
And now you beat Team Thunder Awaken one time and you think you're immediately a god. He does have Sunder leveled. Can he get the Sunder off? Yes! That got a little bit scary right there with Gojira taking him. He's like, no, you're not gonna steal my HP. You're gonna steal the Warlock's HP.
It felt like Hector already clicked on him. It's like, no, I'm juking that spell.
Yeah, he's not taking any damage from his enemies or his allies. Net worth-wise, it's still pretty close between the two sides.
Yeah. But SF is having a free game. He's level 8, meanwhile Zeus level 6. That's really weird to see a Zeus under level on the mid lane.
Yeah, definitely had a tough go of things. The main problem was just Beast Coast supports came mid. And because Sladin has had a terrible time bottom lane, he could not help out mid. They were up against tri lane. Viper could not be left alone. And if Viper can't be left alone, that also means... yeah, Sladin can't help. And the Warlock can't really defend runes either, because it's a Warlock. It doesn't do anything until he gets level 6. Or goes for upheaval. Surprisingly enough, we don't see any upheaval levels yet. I've seen some Warlocks just go for 1-1-3.
Yeah, upheaval is super strong. That slow looks like 99% slow. It says 12. I don't believe it.
Dire should look to their top tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well, they are just chilling right now. With Y still A-OK. The tier 1 tower bottom lane is dropping. Same with top. Whisper is level 7, so he does have the brew split available. And he's unsurprisingly going for the Ag's Refresher Orb. There's really not much change in Brewmaster builds these days.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
and he really expels any hero of TPing on that lane because he can just ultimate and kill the hero that TPs in. So it's an easy tower. He's coming back to the game really well. He's like 2-0 on kills, and he didn't have a game for the first 4 or 5 minutes.
I'm actually still waiting for the moment. I should probably do some theory crafting, but that shard on Brewmaster, it gets what the Astral Brewling, doesn't it also get? Wait, I thought it also got the like Deso usages and stuff on auto attacks. Have I misread that?
TB killed?
Did he just
While
randomly
jungling?
kill off TP while he's jungling? Okay.
Yeah.
Easy
I
simple
guess.
skill. Value.
He actually ultimate to help the Tusk kill, and he got the TP. The thing is, like, tri-laning against a Warlock team is really good because now the Warlock's level 4.
Dire have fortified their structures against attack.
Yeah, it is
Look to their top tower.
pretty good. Sue's level 8 now as well. That kill, but yeah, the Shadow Fiend's level 11, so that's the big downside. He's got a haste as well, and a lot of right-click damage with the Dragon Lance now finished.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, Kotaro, he just TP'd here for farm.
Yeah, he is very dead. Seba's jumping in as well. He's gonna get lifted up in the meantime. Kachu still does not have the Warlock Golem drop. Run away! The Warlock, no! Oh, actually, does get taken down, but Whisper on the high ground going the opposite direction. Sea-Smile pops his ulti to stay alive. Actually, Sladin going in for the fight. You got nothing! I wanted to say you got this, but he died way too fast.
Wow, you are so
Yeah, that's the thing. Since they don't have level 6 on either Warlock or Ember Spirit, they just cannot defend the mid tower. They had to just give it away, but they decide to fight after it's gone. Luna had TP in for farming. Oh man, Tempest game looks so rough right now.
Yeah, this is this is very one-sided. I've gotten way too many one-sided games lately. I want to see. I mean, to be fair, last night's game, the first one of Infamous, that one was good. That one was so good.
They'll get a stinger kill at least. Oop.
Or will they? Probably.
Will they?
Yeah. The Fuse rained up, almost came back up. But you kill off an Enchantress.
Never refuse gold.
Nobody really cares. Sebas is behind Whisper in terms of net worth. And we saw Whisper's lane, right? It was non-existent. He was literally being bullied out by a Warlock of all heroes.
And SF snowballing so much on farm net worth. Has more farm than the TB and then the Luna.
I swear the players can hear us every single time. We talk, you know, C-Smile, he's playing a very unfortunate couple of games yesterday. Oh no, he's playing like an absolute god today. Kotaro dropping low. Does not have the Eclipse, so he doesn't have the damage, but the Wall of Golden gets dropped, and there's the Fatal Bonds as well. There's the damage coming through, and they find themselves 3 kills. That's the team fight coming into play. Sladden also is level 6 now, so let's see that Ember performance going for C-Smile. Dodge and weave. That Shadow Fiend is going to die, and they find another 4 kills secured. Tempest, okay, never mind. Back up. I was wrong. They're amazing.
Yeah, the Fatal Bones with the Golem, with the Zeus ultimate, it's so much damage. And Zeus gonna have the shard soon. It shows how Tempest have such a strong team fight if they are all together and if they reach level 6, right? It took 13 minutes, but they do reach level 6 on supports, and now they could actually pull up a team fight. Or not even a team fight, they just were the ones doing damage.
Yeah, they were the ones doing damage. Luna did not die as fast as I would have expected. I thought he'd be done in like 3 hits there. So that's a big plus. Sebas farming up, going for the Kaya Sanj. Afterwards, I assume, as you mentioned, the Shard, maybe Aetherlands, add in a Blink there for good measure.
Yeah, I think the Shard should come before the Sanj. I think it's more important, but he's buying the Sanj. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wrong, I guess.
They see Luna with the deep ward they have nearby the tier 1 tower. They might go for it. Whisper has ultimate. Does coming nearby.
Whisper is already 2 pieces into the Ags. He's just gonna try and get that Ags ASAP, because that means the hero becomes so much stronger. Got you. His golem is not up for 70 seconds. Heals himself up. Please don't kill me. But he will falter. It is a Warlock. It's kind of, you know, killing off. Actually, the Warlock is more advantageous to kill off than the Enchantress, especially because Warlock Shard is also so good. He actually doesn't even have upheaval.
And they managed to block one more time the Ancient Camp from Luna, so missing some farm. At least the Warlock broke the smoke for the Luna. Not a smoke actually, but just the play. Ancient Camp from Luna, so missing some farm. At least the Warlock broke the smoke for the Luna. Not a smoke actually, but just the play.
Tower's actually ahead of K1. You know, getting
Sladden get some cool heroes, create some space.
Dragon Ball. This position is very interesting. Be annoying. Bottom lane. They get the tier 1 tower in the meantime. He's going drums. Oh, he also has the Tranquil boots, so you could go for the Boots of Bearing, which is an amazing item because it does. I think for 1.5 seconds, your team can't be slowed.
Yeah, and they do have this little aim.
Scoop, scoop. Tower's actually ahead of randomly zapped by Zeus does that too. Sladden is... He's not really doing much except be annoying. Oh, courier. Oh no, it gets sidestepped there by C-Smile. Otherwise might have lost his courier to the Ember Spirit running about.
Yeah. Basically, I guess just the SF doesn't give any slow, because Brewmaster does with the first, Reflection also does. The fear counted as a slow? Not at all, right?
I think you move faster with fear.
Yeah. Whisper.
Gojira. Sladin right next to Stinger and Gojira, spotting at least the enemies coming their direction. Gachu does have the golem drop. Panda's trying to kill him. And second lift up on to Kotaro. Gachu still chilling. Whisper's actually out of mana in the meantime. Draken in trouble because on the other side there's the big damage coming in. The wall of golem gets dropped with the Eclipse on top. C-Spell pops the BKB. Requiem of Souls forces back Kotaro. BKB keeping C-Smile going. He's actually going to farm up that Gachu golem. $100. Thank you very much. In comes the Ember of Sladin. Go for the Sleight of Fist. And actually, it's doing the work. The illusions are blocking entry towards Kotaro. He's in the trees trying to take down the fight against C-Smile. Sladin's coming in. He's going for the final kill. Can he get the kill on C-Smile? He's actually stuck in the tree. Sleight of Fist almost. Oh no, C-Smile wins it out in the end.
The Zeus ultimate was used on the beginning of the team fight. If he still had it.
Oh, that was a neat fight. Sladin so close, so close.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the carry of Tempest was fighting, but the mid laner no. Like Zeus was farming his shard far, far away. That's what really felt bad. But Chris Luck, he also outplayed the enemies. I guess they're not taking seriously how much damage he has with his shard. Because you look, oh, he only has BKB. He's only like surviving. The right click, it hurts so much.
190% crit damage. It is an interesting one.
Just one more kill.
Hey, got you using upheaval. Yeah, look at that slow. Look at that slow.
Ember has ultimate. Warlock doesn't. Zeus doesn't. They shouldn't be picking up this team fight on Tempest.
At least they bait out the first brew split. He does have another one in 20 seconds. Lift up onto the Zeus. Can he bunny hop away? Maybe. Today, tomorrow. Toyota. Up the high ground he goes, and he's playing the ward gaming right now. Whisper dropping low. Sebas gets the zapping, gets the kill, but they do get the kill in return. C-Smile is, honestly, he's making the ungodliest amount of space, and there's Kachu, slows him down. Haha.
Oh, Kotaro doesn't have ultimate. He might die.
He actually gets feared back thanks to the shard.
Yeah, but he's gonna have ultimate in 8 seconds. He wants to kite till he gets his ultimate. You see, he didn't like force the Brewmaster ultimate. He just forced a team fight where they feed 3 heroes. You should not fight when you do not have your cooldown.
Really?
Not a great.
That seems like a very smart thing to do. Cooldowns are for suckers.
Yeah. Tempest, they disagree with me. They just want to fight.
Just go, go, go. I mean, through all of this, K1 has not joined any of those fights. He's literally, oh yeah, Chris Luck, you just go ahead, kill everyone else on the enemy team. I'm just gonna farm up until I'm big enough. Scotty's almost finished. BKB afterwards. Also, that shard mini fear on the Shadow Fiend is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Like Kotaro, he needs to. Okay, fight.
Sladin. Gonna get slowed to a dead stop almost. Fatal Bonds doesn't really do much. They do have Warlock Golem. They do have Thunder God's Wrath. You got a good Fatal Bonds? Maybe. But the problem is BKB. That's the big problem on the C-Smile Shadow Fiend. He just does not take any damage.
Yeah, they need the dismount on the Dragon Lines on Luna, so she has BKB and then she could fight. Because that TB Skadi timing, if she doesn't go for the dismount play, she cannot fight on Roche, and then they lose the game. They need to take this fight.
Yeah, what's the timing that they're aiming for right now? Or is Tempest just too far behind?
Yeah, they're really far behind, but they need to contest this Roche. They're not doing fast enough. They're not scouting it. Tempest, come on.
You got the Sladin, steal it! Oh. I was so hoping for a nice play there. Fire Remnant inside. Slide a fist, steal it up. Gonna smoke, but there's a Brew Split. Wait, Brew Split doesn't break smoke? Okay. That's kind of cool. I did not even know that. Gojira, Tusk, no! The
I think it's how
I have not even realized that there was a Viper in this game for the most part.
Its middle tower is under attack.
how do they kill
Dire's top tower is
SF
under
twice?
attack.
I don't even know how they kill him
Structures are
once.
fortified.
But Hector could be a kill. Has no BKB.
He gets rooted, but they're not gonna
And-
chase for more. They're just gonna try and take the tier 1 tower mid, tier 2 bottom, I guess. While they lose their own tier 2 in the top lane.
Dire's top tower
And they
is
have info where the SF is and where the Brewmaster is. It's weird that they don't try to punish this TB under their vision. I would expect so.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gojira is going Ags. I dig it. You know, that's a real support right there. Yeeting everyone out of the fight.
Dire's
He gets Potaro.
is under attack.
Go 4-step.
Help me.
Potaro's like 4-step.
Please, team. Warlock Golem needs to be dropped just to stay alive in the moment. They turn around. K1 takes a lot of damage. He needs to be a little bit careful, but Kotaro, he's actually going to get mowed down by K1. The kill comes through. C-Smile gets it secured. Sebas being chased down. The snowball on top and even jumping away right there. Ah, Schofield, you filthy animal. He dodges everything to make sure that he baits Sebas back in and gets out of dodge himself.
Seems kind of a lost game for Tempest. They weren't able to fight with all the cooldowns. They didn't take the first life of C-Smile. There wasn't enough damage to burst the TB even without BKB. But Luna was like, okay, I need to commit till the end while I have BKB, otherwise he's gonna sunder me. So yeah, Otaro went to the play even knowing he would be dead, but that was the only option he had.
They have 2 Scotties right now on the side of Beast Coast. Both the Shadow Fiend and the TB picked one up. Okay, that's an interesting choice.
Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower
but it's not an item that you really worry about having 2 of them. Sometimes they're hitting different targets.
Dire's bottom tower is no
Oh yeah,
Also,
but you know.
also gives you a lot of stats.
To be fair, C-Smile is the real carry of this game. K1's just an extra.
He's just playing World of Warcraft while Chris Mayo is...
Yeah, exactly. He's getting ready for the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. Going back in time.
farming.
Where are you going?
Suddenly there was a Zeus ultimate which killed Hector, but that's his only death while he was jungling.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It happens, you kind of forget that you're playing against heroes with global presence. And up the high ground K1 goes. He's going to take up most of that damage. Of course, has Sunder in case he gets a good target. Upheaval from Kachu. Haha, I'll slow them. They don't even want to move, but I'll slow them. They're just chunking away at these buildings. And realistically, what can you do? He Sunders up one of those illusions. Back to full HP. K1 is. Chris Smile needs to be a big effort. Does still have the Aegis for about a minute. Blaze bouncing in. Stinger will die. Do they have more to throw? Thunder God's Wrath is available. God, Chaotic Offering in 20 seconds.
It's a really good high ground defense with those heroes. Zeus, Warlock, Luna. And Luna is without the shard. When she has the shard, it gets really, really annoying to go that high ground. But they managed to get the melee Rex. I'd say totally worth it, especially considering C-Smile didn't lose the Aegis. They go for Tusk.
No, Gojira. Snowball, dodge, staying alive. Is actually going to drag to the side. Onto Draken he goes. World Golem does get dropped by Kachu on a solo TB. And that's just going to be easy. $100 added in for K1. Looking for more. Draken, it's a Viper. It still does not really do anything at this stage in the game. He's got a Rod of Atos. Woohoo! But yeah, that's kind of the extent of what he will do for the continuation of the game. To be fair, Slatin's also not really had the greatest time. He had that one big fight in the trees against C-Smile, which was kind of cool. But for the most part, he's just been crushed.
It was cool, but he was crushed on the same way.
Yep.
He had a very cool to watch, but he died, and he didn't get a kill. So yeah, it's a rough game. Aegis had only 30 seconds-ish on it, so C-Smile, he doesn't care. He had a very cool to watch, but he died, and he didn't get a kill. So yeah, it's a rough game. Aegis had only 30 seconds-ish on it, so C-Smile, he doesn't care losing it. Definitely a good trade again for beastcoast. Warlock use 2 minutes still without that huge ultimate. Still 1 minute without the Zeus ultimate. Again for beastcoast. Warlock use 2 minutes still without that huge ultimate. Go top, I would guess.
C-Smile's level 24, by the way. 26 minutes in. He's 999 XP per minute. He hits the
But they might wait for the next
1,000. He hits 1,000 XP per minute. That is insane.
Still 1 minute without the Zeus ultimate.
Tower is under attack.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Blessings
I'll
upon
check
loyal
afterwards the
warriors.
stats to see what's the highest. But let's wait for the end so we get the
Yeah, he's still
final
losing to
mark.
K1 in terms of GPM, though. K1 should have just bought Midas to keep up an experience for XPM as well. Okay.
Fortified.
Losing to C-Smile.
He has 700 and he has 700 GPM. Where did you take this 1k?
No,
Out
XP
of.
per minute. Press R.
Okay, XP. I thought it was GPM.
Oh no, if he had 1,000 GPM, he was.
I'm like, did an alchemist? Is that like a world record? And then I look, no, it doesn't make sense.
No. If he had 1,000 GPM, then it would be Alchemist in the skin of C-Smile.
Yeah, he would have like 27k net worth. That's quite easy, man.
Well, I've seen like Luna. No, well, I've actually seen Lunas get to that point, 1,000 GPM in the past. Not this time around though. Kataro, the BKB is forced out onto C-Smile, so they actually do have a chance here. Slatin on the side, root onto C-Smile. He's dropping low. He dies. C-Smile falls. Kataro gets that kill, and K1's going back in.
Kotaro has BKB ultimate.
Yeah, K1 does also have a BKB, so he does have to be a little bit careful.
At first, I would say it was a bad Zeus ultimate because you want to save it to burst Hector, but he forced the BKB on SF, and that made all the difference on the team fight. Well, beastcoast are getting greedy and giving some openings for Tempest to come back. This shard on Luna is super strong on this game.
11k net with advantage, but Kataro is has still kept up in terms of net worth. Has got that silver edge as well. Not really a break kind of game, but you mentioned high ground defense is kind of the name of the game at the moment. With that shot, you also have the crit from that silver edge on top. So you can do some nasty things. Sladen's all again, you know, on the other side of the map, just walking around seeing if you can find a random courier.
Yeah, he's the scout. Do you think Viper should buy a bracer?
I think.
Do you see his build?
Yeah,
Has like one new,
it's interesting.
one band.
At least he has a bigger mana pool right now.
A doodle for the
No, it's actually for laning phase, for the mana region. But it's
Would be a cool
not
item
fun
though,
that he
if you could
that
like
he
combine
doesn't have
them.
any item. It's like 30 minutes and he kind of lacking.
BKB, ready to rumble. He does have, of course, that survivability. A little bit, I mean, not really, because Shadow Fiend hits like a truck. TB hits okay-ish. Honestly, K1, he's going for the AC, which is an item you see on some TBs, not too many.
Yeah, Luna went for the damage build, so it does make sense. Brewmaster had no ultimate and no refresher. That should be the timing that Tempest should have fought. But now, one ultimate's coming back and the refresher is coming back. It feels really hard for Tempest now.
Roshan is up. Right now, it does get spotted by beastcoast with that Harpy Scout, scouting it out in the pit. And that's a free shard to be secured, of course. You do have some split push illusions in the top lane.
Zeus will buy his Nimbus with this wave. That's meaningful.
Doesn't mean much, but it is meaningful.
Yeah, if he's flying, it doesn't mean anything, right? If he's able to cast spells, it does. Especially for a Roche team fight, it's great with the vision.
Problem is, once BKBs are popped, they just don't really have the damage.
Warlock's going.
Tempest.
For Aghanim before the shard. I like shard first because it actually helps you farm.
Yeah, but the
Aghanim's.
golem, double golem drop, that's the game-winning play right there. Shard
Yeah,
is
and
nice,
that's what
but
they
this right here, this is a Hail Mary. I don't know how he got 4K.
It's too late.
Roshan is dead. They are going to go in, though. Get the kill onto Gojira. Need to immediately dip out. Draken, the BKB getting popped. There's going to be a buyback. Double Warlock Golem gets dropped. They take a lot of damage. But K1, Seasmile, they've got BKB to use. Seasmile is actually charging with that haste forward. Going for Kataru. There's the fear coming in. Kataru being forced all the way back. And they're just chunking away at this Tempest lineup. Yeah, that looks like
they
it.
They were too late to contest Roche. They got 2 kills because they forced the buyback on Tusk, but now they have no spells. They don't have the Zeus, which is the hero that was defending the high ground. There's still 20 seconds on meta, so yeah, that's strong.
Oh, that is a beautiful sight of all those orbs flying around. The particle effects.
Kataru,
Yeah, Kotaro can't do anything.
yeah,
The Ancient's gone.
maybe he wanted like
Makes
one
me
more
feel like
kill for the
yesterday
finish.
when you forgot to mention that the Ancient was being taken down by the Weaver.
I was too excited, man. I was too excited. Like I was on 8D HD mode. I was just like enjoying the